Hello, everybody.
Namaste.
Namaste. Haribol, Hare Krishna. How's everybody doing?
Okay, so we're live on two things.
We're
now.
live on two things
So-
now. We're really like advanced. So we're live on Facebook and then we're live on YouTube. So now we're like next level stuff.
So we went to feed the cows today. That
Yeah,
was fun.
that was really fun.
And we were hugging the cows.
Yeah.
It's nice because the person the owns the cows, that owns
His
the
name's
land,
Samba Shiva.
Samba Shiva, is very knowledgeable about all of the cow stuff, and he was telling us, which we had heard recently, about the trend of hugging cows as a therapy.
Cow therapy.
Where you just go and you hug the cows, and that's a therapy. We walked barefoot on top of everything there with the cow dung and all that. Just supercharged. Got supercharged.
Yeah.
And they were so sweet. Like seriously, I haven't even been around cows that they're so friendly.
Oh yeah.
With the three mamas, especially, we got in there with them and we were hugging them.
Yeah, they were the milking cows.
The milking cows, and they were, just wanting us to pet them, and we have videos and pictures.
Yeah, they were just later. They're just so sweet. And like the one cow even like it chased one of the other cows away because it wanted all the attention.
Yeah. Scorpio cow.
The Scorpio cow. It got a little jealous and it chased away the the other cow because it wanted all the love. And we brought them food and
oh yeah, we were feeding them carrots. Oh, they were loving it. They were loving it. The celery, not that much.
Yeah,
Maybe we should have started.
On the internet. It said that they love celery too.
Next time we should start with the kale.
Yeah, start with the kale, move on up to the celery
and then
the carrots. Because you start with the sweet and they don't want nothing else.
It's like children, it's like babies. You give them fruit, then good luck trying to give them something else,
Right.
So we did our
pictures.
We did our pictures. So here it is for YouTube, and here it is for Facebook.
Yeah. So Bharani, for my picture, I put, this is Yamaraj. He's the deity. Also Kali is the deity.
Riding a buffalo.
Riding a buffalo. This is animal, is the elephant. It's a male elephant. There's a bird, is a crow. This is one of the symbols for Bharani, and this is the other. So, and we used pink. I should have put the Venus symbol too.
I just realized that I forgot about the crow. That would have been something.
Well, see, you put
easy.
something. You put something that I didn't, which is the Venus symbol.
Yeah, I put a few things. Okay, so we have here. Okay, here we can see them both, right?
Right.
So the Venus symbol, another Venus symbol, the bull for Yama. My attempt at an elephant. The Venus symbol for Artha, right?
Yeah.
And the
It's a lotus. Yeah, lotus for Artha.
The lotus for Artha, and
then the Amalaki.
Amalaki
fruit,
which is very medicinal, very high in vitamin C.
Yeah.
And very sour, so it can give your food a sour taste if you don't want to use tomatoes. Almost good for that.
That's what they make the chawan prash out of.
It has it. Yeah. I put it in most of my masalas. Or some of them, not most, because now I separate. No, a lot of them have it. Why? Because all of my masalas have 6 tastes. They have all 6 tastes. So by putting the amla, I don't have to put the citric acid. Sometimes I put, there's one that's more sour, so I put both. But, it gives the sour taste to it. Anyway, so we did that. So the nakshatra is Bharani.
Right, and the tithi is Navami, which is the 9th day of the waning moon. Tomorrow, I'm going to Austin, so we're going to have to figure out how we're going to do this. And
yeah, I don't know how we're going to do it.
Okay, we can do it individually, maybe. Yeah, maybe we'll do something
okay.
for the weekend.
Yeah, they're gonna be gone. So
Yeah, I'm going to Austin for the weekend, and then be gone Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
yeah, I'm not getting on the camera by myself. That's
Well, then
I
I'll do it.
I
I'll do
don't
it.
think so. I don't, so far.
I'll do something.
Okay. So what do we wanna?
I'll draw. I'll bring some paper too, so I can draw pictures.
Oh yeah, I want to bring the paper so I can do my picture. Because if anything, we can.
Yeah, the
we'll
note. Yeah,
recap on Monday.
make sure to bring. Yeah. Anyway, that's
Yeah, I'm gonna take
so-
some art.
Yeah.
Some art supplies, so that we can do that. We can recap on Monday. And are you guys sharing your art with us? Is anybody doing this at home?
Is anybody brave enough?
We had a friend visit today that's making altars already, Lavanga. And
Yeah.
she's gonna make altars for each nakshatra.
Yeah, that's awesome.
With all the deities and the symbols and everything in it.
Right, and then also she had an idea. Instead of, if you're not good at drawing pictures, like I'm not good at drawing, I'm okay at drawing pictures. But if you're not good at drawing pictures, you can make a collage instead.
Yeah, you can always get the image. Get like a basic image of an elephant or whatever it is, and then fashion it how you want. Canva is good for that because you can find images. Canva is the best thing for that. Like easy. You can go freehand on Photoshop or whatever. I don't know about those programs. The one I know that's very easy to use, that's always recommended to me too, is Canva for that. As far as doing something digitally. So, what do we want to talk about for Barani?
Well,
what should we know? What do we need to know?
What do we need to know? Barney is not good for traveling. But if you have a purpose.
Until what time is it, Barani, by the way?
It's Barney until tomorrow morning.
So tomorrow morning. So it's Friday night. Whenever you see
it. It's Friday night. So tomorrow morning. So right now, Venus rules. It's Navami. It's powerful energy. It's not so safe to go traveling unless you have a higher purpose. Then you're okay. But there's more accidents when it's Barney. The reason is because people get too passionate.
And then with Sun and Mars in Cancer,
strong emotions.
It's also very fiery.
Right.
Of course, with Mars being debilitated there, also it's like a sense of frustration. So
right.
If it's not stressful, it's like don't put yourself in unnecessary stressful situations. So if you don't have to go far to go wherever you're going, then don't. That's kind of thing. Nothing's gonna happen to you.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to scare people. It's just
it's why do it? Why bring on unnecessary? So okay. So what else do you want to say about Barani?
It's a real. It reminds me of the story from it's the Markandeya Purana. It's there's a story of Devi, and Kalima, right? When she first appears, what happened was these asuras were really powerful and they couldn't be killed by any man. So Devi came to kill them, and so she appeared there, and she told. Oh, there's a question from Facebook.
Oh, she likes the background.
Oh,
thanks. You, Lavanga.
Thank you. There's two Lavangas now. We got one in Alachua and
we got one Lavanga here, one Lavanga in Alachua.
So Davy, Davy came and so these two demons, they were immediately, they lusted after her. So they said that, they told they had a herald, which is like a guy that is like their standard bearer, the guy that is like their representative. They told him, go to her and ask her if she's married, and even if she is, bring her back. So the herald went and he asked her if she was married, and she said that she wasn't. And he said, I represent these two demons, which are powerful kings of the universe. They've conquered all the gods. And she said, I will marry anybody who can conquer me. So let them come if they can. So then they went back, and the demons were mad because they're like, how can this arrogant woman speak in this way to us? That she's more powerful. So they sent some soldiers, and Devi just laughed, and her laughter was so powerful that they evaporated into dust. So then they had two generals. Their names were Chanda and Munda. So the generals came, and they were big, scary demons. So they charged at Devi, and she became so angry that her color changed, and she became reddish. And then out of her came the powerful form of Kalima.
Oh wow!
And that was how Kali came. And so Kali came out, and she killed the demons. She fought with the demons very easily and cut their heads off and held the two heads up. She went out over to the two demons, and showed the heads of Chanda and Munda. So Kali Ma is the goddess of Bharani. She's one of the deities. There's two deities, Yama or Dharma, and then there's Kali Ma. And so, Kali Ma is a very good representation of Bharani, I think. She's this power, that emanated from the divine feminine in a very vicious, well, maybe vicious is too hard, very righteous anger way. Vicious, yeah. Very righteous anger that came out of the divine Durga, the divine feminine. So then they sent, these armies. So all the feminine energies of all the gods came forth. And then they had this whole big battle.
Oh wow!
And it's a whole story. It's in there's a song of Devi. There's a 700 sloka chant that you can do. Usually they do it on Navaratri time.
Okay. Oh, that was also why going to see the cows was significant today, because of the goddess.
Right. That was very interesting. We went to see Mother. We went to see. That was the other thing that made it very possible and very good. It was the boat. Navami is ruled by Durga.
Yeah.
And Bharani is ruled by Kali. So, I told the Durga and Kali story, and those are the two divine mothers.
Right.
And then we went to see more divine mothers, which were the cows.
Right.
And they're very powerful. Everybody worships Krishna. But Krishna, who does he worship? He worships cows. That's what it says, So the thing is that cows are very special.
For sure.
Who's he chanting? You know what he's doing? When he plays his flute and the cows come back, he has a mala of gems. And what is he chanting? We get our japa mala and we're saying Hare Krishna or Om Namah Shivaya.
Uh-huh.
And what is he chanting? He's chanting the names of his cows.
Oh wow!
That's what I meant when I said that he worships the cows. We get our mala and we're saying Hare Krishna, or Om Namah Shivaya, right? And what does Krishna do? He gets his mala and he's saying there's Surabi and all the different names of his cows.
Yeah.
Because he's counting his cows as they come back.
Oh.
So that lets you know he loves his cows. We're just blessed that we have the cows.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. The demons always want to destroy cows. Anyway, that's how it works. So
well, it's nice that this new trend, will help to protect cows. This cow hugging thing, it will give another reason to protect
it's
cows.
So powerful. It's so powerful. Like, we're living in a city, and I've been living here for a while now, and it's very intense. There's all these, G5 and G4s, and it's all flying in the atmosphere, and I feel like I'm 5G. Yeah,
it's not out yet, but it's 4G.
4Gs. No, well, they have it in certain cities.
Certain places they already have 5G.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You got to get protective gear.
Well, the thing is that you're sitting in a microwave oven if you're living in a city, regardless. And so the things, we went out to the country, we grounded ourselves, we hugged the cows, we felt immediately better.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was really amazing. It really was. So I think that we should talk about tomorrow.
Right.
Just since it's gonna be, even by the time you get on, if
Yeah.
it's already gonna be well into the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll post the flashcard for it later, but it's gonna be Kritika, and it will be
Dashami.
So
that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh man,
video's having issues.
Yeah, Facebook is having issues.
Well,
at least we still got
saying
YouTube.
It's the connection.
Mm.
It looks like it's okay.
If mine's working,
it's being a little retarded.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's on YouTube. So
Well, it's Mercury retrograde. We still got
Mercury retrograde.
Mercury retrograde. So, Kritika and Bharani. No, it's Kritika Nakshatra and Dashami. So Dashami is quite good. Dashami is a very pious, sattvic, but also grounding, and I guess it's a dharmic tithi, and it upholds things which are long lasting and valuable. It's good for things like getting married or long lasting, long standing things. So it's very good for what we want to do tomorrow is we're going to post about our special event. And so that's a very good time to do that.
Yeah, we've got it already, but today is not the.
Yeah, tomorrow is the stronger.
Day, so yeah, tomorrow. We have it mostly booked already. People coming, but we still want to let everybody.
Yeah, there'll be more people.
We still want to let everybody know about it.
Yeah, no, it's just the way that it is.
And okay, so Kritika sounds like it is.
It's critical.
Cutting.
The cutting. The symbol is a sword. The symbol is a sword. Well, at least sometimes it is. There's probably several, but a sword. It's ruled by Agni, the lord of fire. And it's very, it's the Pleiades also. That's the star system. They have these people of the Palladian stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you could just restart it or something. You have the Palladian agenda, right?
The Palladian agenda?
Well, it's a book, but there's all these people.
Oh, the Palladian something. I remember seeing that movie. I remember seeing the movie.
So the Palladians are people say these space aliens and stuff that are come to save the world or whatever. So the star system that is actually Kritika. And it actually represents the 7 wives of the 7 sages. Maybe you could just close the window and then open it again and restart it.
I know, but I'm going to have to relabel it and all that. Okay. I mean,
You don't have to necessarily relabel it. How do you put the little pictures on the labels from the laptop?
I'll show you. Okay, try this one more time. One more time. Okay, so.
Okay. We're back.
We are again. Okay, so
Mercury retrograde is over.
Hopefully, the other one worked.
Yeah.
If not, we'll upload it later or whatever. Yeah, who knows? But we'll. Okay. Oh, it has to come out back. So
Yeah.
There we go. That's it.
There we go.
Okay. So what else?
Kritika is a lot of good energy. A lot of it's good for conflicts. It's good for getting things done. It's good for a power. It's good for most things. What it's not good for is forming alliances. It's a very warlike nakshatra.
Right. Yeah. It's the first expression of the sun. The first nakshatra that is.
Oh, well, that would make sense because he represents Kshatriya energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If I was gonna I had the idea to have somebody draw a picture for each of the goddesses, and I had the idea that for Kritika, she should kind of should be like a mixture of a Brahmin and a Kshatriya, because that's kind of the energy I get from it. Because the thing is that Agni is a Brahmin by nature, and he's the deity for this. And it's about his power is Agni's the transformer too, but he's a Brahmin. He's the priest of the gods.
Okay.
So the thing though is that also you have this kind of martial side. So I figured the best way to represent Kritika would be like a proper Brahmin lady with like a bloodstained sword. And like maybe like a ladle for fire yogi in her hand. Kind of like, I don't know, but that's kind of what, if you want to picture Kritika, that's kind of what it is. It's kind of like, because they're very critical too, and they're very dharmic oriented. But the thing is, they also got like a very vicious side that comes along with that. So it is kind of a representation of a very proper Brahmin, but also at the same time they got this like viciousness. So
and it extends from Aries into
Taurus, right? It's like
I have my Jupiter there,
right, and it's good for Pusha.
Yeah.
It's in the animal matching system. It's the female sheep or goat, and the Pusha, which is mine, is the male sheep or goat. So
Intent. Calling all Kritika females. No.
So that's the that's the
I'm just kidding.
that's the they're the matching animal. Everybody out there has an animal that is your match, and doesn't necessarily even have to be romantic per se, but it's good. They're good association in the sense that they kind of get you. It's kind of like you share a spirit animal, I guess.
Right.
And the few Kritikas that I've met, I do seem to have there's good camaraderie, I guess is the word. You get a sense of camaraderie, you get a sense of understanding that's there on a certain level. It's hard to put your finger on, but it's just
it's like a chemistry thing.
Yeah, it's a chemistry.
It's like your animal self, like the can get along, better, with the person. So chemistry applies to everything, Some
Right,
people,
right.
Even as friends, you can't even hang out with them,
Right,
It's just like something about them. That's the animal part.
Right,
That's
and so some animals are enemies, and so that's the way it works. And so that's one explanation of why certain things happen as far as our interpersonal relationships. So we're covering all kinds of subject matters today.
Yeah.
That's why it's fun.
Yeah. So what do you think? Anything else?
I don't know. We've been on for like 24 minutes.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So we will see you in the next few days.
Yeah.
Enjoy your weekends and
have fun.
Participate with us.
Yeah, draw some pictures if you feel like it.
It's really good for creativity today.
Right?
That's another thing. Just think about what it is. Venus. Well, what is the purpose of all this symbology? It's creation.
Creation.
The womb. The
that's
the
all
yoni,
this is.
meaning the womb.
Yeah.
This is what it goes back to. So it's the hard work that is involved also with it represents the hard work of creating life. So creation. Today is a good day for anything, any creative endeavors. All right, you guys. Thank you again. Radhe Radhe. Namaste. Hare Krishna.